Let's go to the UK now and catch up with Sophie Elsworth, of course now News Corp's UK correspondent. Thanks for joining us, Sophie. And good to hear, you've reported on this, that there's been a protest in London against anti-Semitism. Talk us through it.
That's right, Chris. I attended this march yesterday through the streets of central London. There were 32,000 people who turned out at this event marching against anti-Semitism, which many people at this event said the anti-Semitism is very, very serious here in the UK, as it is at home in Australia and around the world. So they were marching together in solidarity against this and really looking for support from the community. But the leaders speaking at this event, Chris, like in Australia, are very critical of the UK government and said they have not done enough to stamp out hate towards Jewish people.
And I think we've got some comments here where you spoke to people about what had unfolded in Australia. Let's have a look.
I saw the news yesterday and I saw the synagogue that had been with the arson attack, and it actually makes me cry to see what's happening everywhere around the world.
And you are not standing up for Palestine. All you are doing is putting on display your virulent hatred of the Jewish people.
Yeah, great to see that. Has it had much of an impact, Sophie? I would like to see something similar happen in Australia. Did it get the media attention and make the points publicly that we might have hoped?
Well, Chris, it wasn't as big as last year's march. They had about 100,000 people attend. This year they had 32,000. Yes, there was media coverage, but I will say this, Chris, many people who I did speak to were very positive about Sky News Australia's coverage and said their coverage on the issues with anti-Semitism has been excellent. Many people do watch the channel over here in the UK, so that was good to hear that. But yes, this is a serious problem, Chris, and something that has far from over, being dealt with here.
Yeah, be a bit of a contrast with Sky News UK, no doubt there. Have a look at this. I think we've got some pictures here of Donald Trump, just on something lighter. Donald Trump, who of course is the president-elect in the US, has met up with Prince William. And it occurs to me what we're seeing here, Sophie, is the next president of the US meeting the next King of Australia.
Well, this was an important meeting, Chris, and what was also interesting was that Donald Trump met with Prince William and not the Prime Minister here, Keir Starmer. So that's raised eyebrows as why was not Keir Starmer there? Now, we know there's not the greatest relationship. Reports have been that there's a bit of hostility there between the two.
Interesting.
But this is a very positive move by Prince William. He has not met with Donald Trump since 2019 when he had a state visit here to the UK. So this is an important signal that they, will plan to work together once Donald Trump takes office.
Indeed.
But there are people here critical of Keir Starmer.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for joining us, Sophie. Great stuff. Sophie Elsworth there all over it for us in London. Donald Trump's starting to look like he's president again already, right? There is a bloke in the White House as we speak, but don't worry about him too much.